Alright, let me make sure we good. And I got fat ass, like, bro, I don't know what that is coming out my eye, but I'm glad it just finally came out. I feel like a piece of fucking rock or something. Make sure the audio good. Alright, bet the audio good. Alright, we good. I'm finna play music while I'm rolling up though.
Wreck a nigga world, he fucked up, this is doomsday. Fuck that old shit, you niggas on, I found a new way. I really know what's been going on, fuck what the news say. I really been tapping in my soul, yeah that's the true way. Hidden knowledge cult shit, seeing through the mysticism. I'll take a demon off this earth, call it an exorcism. Never trust a snake in any way, you can't be messing with this bitch telling all kind of lies and then I fed it to him. This whip got so much horsepower, it got G-force. I never get a dirty batch, tapped into a clean source. In a new whip, hop on a highway on a clean course. I already got so many skills, but I need more. Esoteric information, help a nigga see more. I love what I became, but I just know that I can be more. Smoking on this weed, open my mind and help me think more. Chopper flash, so much damn lightning, it could be Thor. Rule number 1, as a human, have standards. Rule number 2, have morals, that's the answer. Rule number 3, fuck the government, it's cancer. Rule number 4, always read, it's an enhancer. I follow code that I made like it's commandments. I get respect, a nigga don't gotta demand it. Coming to the top, I'm sneaking up just like a bandit. Feet off the ground, I'm taking off, I'm never landing. Different type of creature like I'm from another planet. 10 toes down in anything like I be planning. Every day niggas wake up taking life for granted. I ain't never bitched up and shit could never panic. Wreck a nigga world, he fucked up, this is doomsday. Fuck that old shit, you niggas on, I found a new way. I really know what's been going on, fuck what the news say. I really been tapping in my soul, yeah that's the true way. Hidden knowledge cult shit, seeing through the mysticism. I'll take a demon off this earth, call it an exorcism. Never trust a snake in any way, you can't be messing with this bitch telling all kind of lies and then I fed it to him. This whip got so much horsepower, it got G-force.
No cap. You know how fast a whip gotta be for it to have G-force, cuz? That shit ain't even realistically that shit ain't even realistically possible. No, I take that back. Yes, it is. The F1 cars. The F1 cars. The F1 car. Oh, wrong. Oh. Alright. The collapse is here, y'all. Playing music, let a little bit more. Niggas rile up in here. Finna let niggas know I'm live. Blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. Chop with the chop, chop, chop.
Huh. Yeah. Every day I wake up, come on. Every day I wake up, come on. Every day I wake up, all these children going missing. Every day I wake up, speak the truth, that's my mission. Got the game in a lock in a submission. Hit his body like he glitching, get the twitching, huh? Hit a op with a stick like I'm fishing, huh? Curry with the wrist in this bitch, I be dishing, huh? Every day I'm getting to the money, I don't wish it. And if you broke, I'm here to tell you can fix it, huh? Big chop hit like Johnny Cage, it be kicking, huh? I don't stand for the bullshit, only business, huh? See a nigga moving great, they can witness, huh? I be flexing with the bag like it's fitness, huh? Brody pulled up in that, hold on. Brody pulled up in the, wait, what's that shit called? He pulled up in the Raptor truck, get the drifting, huh? Hit a op like a bad kid with these switches, huh? Roll a 3-5, I'm smoking on this Russian cream. No football, but we blitz, get the Russian things. Brought her to her house she never seen, get the touching things. Then I get the fucking up her guts like a murder scene. I'm on the balcony, I'm blowing on these purple leaves. I make her go down, give me top, gotta work them knees. Her head game cold, got a nigga stuck on freeze. Fuck, I'm in stuck on froze. I make a bitch bend over, make her touch her toes. Pockets like a bodybuilder, yeah, they stuck on swole. Heart sub-zero, yeah, that bitch stuck on code. Real nigga till I die, yeah, I follow code. I'm a monster, huh? The way these niggas act, I swear they need an Oscar, huh? She quick to throw the pussy at me like I offer, huh? Niggas wanna be like me, but they imposters, huh? I be getting high as fuck just like a roster, huh? Hit his head, get that knocking out his pasta. Presidential in his whip like Obama, huh? He looking at me like a nigga want a problem, huh? Fucking on this bitch so hard I broke the condom, huh? Coming from the slums, I came straight up out the bottom, huh? Clip so long it stretch out like anacondas, huh? We pull up and send shots about a Honda, huh? Every day I wake up, all these children going missing. Every day I wake up, speak the truth, that's my mission. Got the game in a lock in a submission. Hit his body like he glitching, get the twitching, huh? Hit a op with a stick like I'm fishing, huh? Curry with the wrist in this bitch, I be dishing, huh? Every day I'm getting to the money, I don't wish it. And if you broke, I'm here to tell you can fix it, huh? Big chop hit like Johnny Cage, you be kicking, huh? I don't stand for the bullshit, only business, huh? See a nigga moving great, they can witness, huh? I be flexing with the bag like it's fitness, huh?
And peace to the gods and goddesses and kings and queens and empresses and chiefs on the motherfucking land. Hope you having a great time.
Huh? Yeah.
Alright. Peace, y'all. Peace. Peace to everybody that's out there, man. I hope you're having a great cosmic day or a great cosmic night. Depending on when you catch this live, when I'm done. Y'all see the title, man. Y'all see the motherfucking title, nigga. Fuck. You see the title, nigga. The collapse is here, gang. Everybody, I don't think everybody know what's about to happen, gang. So much shit just happened in the past. I knew that piece of weed was gonna come out. So much shit happened in the past 3 days, cuz. What was I about to say? Not just any regular shit, like so much major shit has happened in the past 3 days, bro. People, first, let's start with food stamps, right? To anybody getting food stamps, you fucked. You fucked. And notice that it ain't no coincidence. They did this shit right when Thanksgiving finna come. Now, me, I never had to rely on food stamps, so I never had to rely on government assistance in any way, shape, or form. Well, actually, now I don't. But, you know, maybe when I was a kid or back when a nigga was staying in a homeless shelter, maybe. But outside of that, niggas ain't never needed food stamps to eat. Simple. So, you know, I told y'all the government, I told niggas don't be wanting to listen, though. The government is literally daycare for adults. Niggas don't be wanting to listen to me. And I told niggas, when niggas start waking up, they're going to start taking more shit. And they, like, for example, like, you got to remember, this like it's an abusive relationship when it comes to Americans and the government, gang. There we go. That motherfucker smack it out. But it's like an abusive relationship. We don't want to leave because the motherfucking nigga got a lot of money. And he gonna make sure I'm taken care of. But at the same time, I want to leave because I keep getting beat the fuck out of. And getting, you feel me, told all kind of shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's an abusive relationship. You feel me? And then when you try to leave, the nigga want to kill you. So it's like, that's what's happening. So, you know, the more niggas keep rising in consciousness, gang, they gonna take more shit. They already testing y'all niggas with the internet. Just, I don't know if it's still kind of like going on right now. But, not yesterday, but the day before yesterday. Today is Wednesday. So Monday, nigga, we had a major, or Sunday night going into Monday morning, we had a major internet outage, bro. Like, a cyber attack. We was hit with a cyber attack. They tell you, anytime you hear them niggas say it's an outage, it was either a solar flare or a cyber attack. The only reason I say cyber attack, because I don't know if it was a solar flare, because NASA has been defunded. So NASA website is shut down. All the instruments that I use to keep track of the sun and all that shit is shut down. I can't look at nothing. So I don't know what's going on up there. You got people hopping on TikTok and they putting videos of shit in the sky. There is so much shit happening. So many unknown crafts being spotted right now at a ridiculous rate. You feel me? Ever since they shut down that NASA shit, because it's something up there they don't want niggas to see. And now they telling niggas that there's a second fucking moon in the sky. I'm so tired of the fucking gullible ass lies that they keep trying to throw out there to us. There is not a second fucking moon in the sky. There is a craft up there, and it's sending down baby drones. That's all it's doing. It's sending down baby drones to scout the rest of the land. Since the whole crew is pulled up now physically. You see what I'm saying? Niggas ain't across the galaxy no more trying to watch and see what's going on. Like, no, they're here. So, because you got to think about it. How the fuck they know it's the second moon in the sky if these niggas been defunded? How they able to still tell us what's going on in space, but y'all shut down your website and y'all not getting no more funding? Fuck out of here. I don't want to believe that shit. So, there's something up there and they're not telling humanity. At least not yet. I thought the disclosure was going to come 2027. It looks like this disclosure will be coming at the end of this year. Before we even step into January, your government will come out and say that we have made contact with a non-human intelligence. Simple, I'm telling you. They're going to come out and say we made contact with a non-human intelligence and we're going to introduce them to y'all. This is why, you gotta remember, ever since the Pope opened them big ass doors, shit been weird since. You feel me? So, you got the food stamps. Nobody's getting that shit cut off. Niggas think it's cut off just for November. No, that shit's done. The government is shut down. Like, this shit had to get shut down, gang. They're not shut down because of money and funding and the Democrats don't want to sign it. No, they're shut down because there's an ET force that's not a part of their fucking crew. Their satanic crew that's here now, and they like, we need to shut down and be ready for what the fuck these niggas about to do. We don't give a fuck about them citizens, nigga. We been eating off them niggas. We give a fuck about us. We shutting down so we can strictly focus on this intergalactic warfare that's about to take place. I'm telling you. Because after 3i Atlas started pulling up, all your generals of the US government and the president himself came together for a private meeting about this 3i Atlas shit. They all came together for this meeting about this 3i Atlas shit, bro. And now they talking about, they putting on the news. Let me see if I can find it real quick, right? They talking on the news now about how we need to be prepared for a cyber attack. They tell you on the news, nigga. They say it's not a matter of if we're gonna hit it. They said it's not a matter of if we're gonna get hit with a cyber attack. It's a matter of when we're gonna get hit with a cyber attack. They said that shit on the news, nigga. They telling you like they're going to literally cause a cyber attack. Or I ain't even gonna say cyber attack. That's just their fancy way of saying we shutting this bitch down. Cause when that shit happened, when that internet outage happened, nigga, my bank started fucking up. This shit getting real. This shit getting real, nigga. So don't be surprised. We wake up one of these days, check our bank accounts, and there's nothing in there. Or we wake up one of these days and we try to go to Instagram and it's down. We wake up one of these days and we can't even call nobody because the reception is shut down because AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile don't got hit at the same time. Mark my words, nigga. And it's not no coincidence they got hit at the same time. They're just shutting down shit because they like, niggas waking up, we taking this shit from y'all. We gave y'all this reality. We gave you AI. We gave you the poison food. We gave you the fucked up social media that y'all addicted to. It's like, it's no different than stripping a drug user of his drugs, nigga. So let me play this shit, right?
I'm Sora 2, the new AI in town.
See? Look, they already got Sora 2. Like, this shit getting on my nerves.
We're not afraid. Countries are turning to AI into a weapon.
This nigga ain't got no neck. Can y'all see this shit? Hold on, let me make sure y'all can see this shit, gang. Okay, there we go. This nigga got no neck. This shit, some people like, bro, this is the problem with America. America is so enabling, bro. You can't even tell a motherfucker they fat no more without it being considered hate or hate speech or some shit, bro. No, nigga, you fat. You need to lose weight, bro. You could probably barely breathe through your neck. Niggas can barely, you gotta think about it. It's niggas out here that can barely run 3 steps without running out of breath. Because niggas enabling them to be fucking obese and unhealthy. Like, this shit.
Against the U.S. A new report from Microsoft finds Russia, China, Iran, and North Korea have increased the use of AI to create fake content, spread disinformation, and launch cyber attacks. Joining us now is Ahmed Benafa, a tech professor at San Jose State. Ahmed, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Andre. Good talking to you.
Let's step back to the Amazon outage here. You heard in that story there were that as much as 1/3 of the global cloud infrastructure is going through Amazon Web Services. That is.
They said 1/3 of the global's cloud infrastructure, you feel me? Data that keeps the internet running. A part of the world's internet, nigga, is ran through Amazon, nigga. That's a lot of people and companies and shit, gang. So I refuse, nigga, China and them using that shit. So I refuse to believe that was a cyber attack. That's them shutting shit down, nigga. They testing the waters.
That is a lot for one company here. Give us your take on how this all went down.
Well, it's a scary scenario because if you have few companies like Amazon and Google and Microsoft, they have about 90% of the infrastructure of what's going on the internet now. You have 3 targets. All what they're gonna do is just attack
90%, nigga?
one of them, and you're going to cripple so many of the services. You know, I'm telling you that even on the side of the academic, Canvas, which is one of the famous, platform for the student to access information about the classes, was down, for the whole period. So what they do is destabilize the trust in the digital infrastructure of the country, and that's going to create a lot of questions.
All right, so I guess my question is, if or just a few companies control, access to some of our important resources, what can be done in the future to prevent something like this from happening, whether it was intentional or not? Because we don't know what happened here with Amazon, I guess.
Because see, this is where I'm going to end it at. Because they keep wanting to give niggas this false hope that, oh yeah, what can we do to prevent this so niggas can still be stuck in this matrix? Yeah. That false ass hope. That's all I hear. I hear different now, bro. I don't know what it is. I hear different shit. A nigga say one thing, and I can hear an entirely different meaning from it. A nigga can be like, yeah, I'm finna go get some cheese from the store, and I get a different meaning from that, bro. That's just me. But yeah, 90% of the internet is ran through Microsoft, Google, and Amazon, nigga. They're going to shut down. 2. The dollar has, I believe the dollar has collapsed, and they ain't told nobody at all yet. This is why they defunded shit. This is why NASA been defunded. This is why the only thing that still has funding right now is the ICE and military, because Donald Trump, they need to use martial law. They have to push in this 2030 agenda because these beings don't pull it up now. They like, damn, we gotta go and push this shit in now. Fuck 2030. Push this shit now, 2025. The end of 2025, going in 2026, we need this new world order. We don't give a fuck if they wake up to it too fast, because we moving too fast. We don't give a fuck if they wake up because we moving too fast. We need to put this shit in now. Because they don't want to lose. You got to remember, these niggas are about to lose their heaven. What is their heaven? Keeping 90% of the global population under mind control, so that way I don't have to work. I can continue to feed your children to my God, which is a reptilian species that's been on Earth for at least 500,000 years. And my kids' and kids' kids can keep this shit going for me. And I could just clone their bodies or clone my body and jump back into a new body and keep this shit going. And continue living a life where I play God. That's heaven. Hey, to certain niggas with fucked up minds, that's heaven. Meanwhile, you and I and all of us are living in hell. 1% of the world is controlling what we do in everyday life, while they get to do what the fuck they want in everyday life. Think about that. That shit's coming to an end. You think they want to lose control? If you lose control of all these people minds, you're nothing. Think about it. You're nothing. People gonna look at you and be like, nigga, you nothing to us, nigga. All these royal family blood, hybrid 13 bloodline family, fuck them niggas. They nothing. They're this now. They went from this to this. Literally. We are going from this to this. Simple. Those who are at the top will now be at the bottom, and those who are at the bottom will now be at the top. It's the humbling process. Boom. They telling niggas that the dollar is collapsed. The niggas keep talking about this crypto shit. I feel like that is the most retarded thing, bro. Crypto. Niggas be like, put your money in that Bitcoin. And I'm like, look, I understand it, but that's not even it's not backed by nothing. It doesn't have a tangible asset that is backed behind. When the internet grid goes the fuck out, what is Bitcoin going to be worth? Can you spend Bitcoin on an Apple when the fucking when the internet has collapsed? Because they shut it off, or the sun hit us with a major solar flare. One of the two. You can't do nothing with no Bitcoin, nigga. This is why the people ain't getting food stamps. The dollar has collapsed. The dollar ain't backed by shit. What is the dollar gonna be? If we go into a Great Depression right now, what is the dollar gonna be worth? You can't trade it in for nothing. If it was still backed by gold, then yeah, you could fucking go trade that shit in for some gold and trade that gold for some other shit. But now you can't do nothing with money. In fact, let me show y'all this, right? Fun fact. All right, look at this, y'all. Look at this. Are all global currencies backed by something? It says typically fiat currencies is not backed by a precious metal such as gold or silver, nor by any other tangible asset or commodity. Since the end of the Bretton Woods system in 1976, I think that's when all currencies in the world was backed by shit. But it says since the end of the Bretton Woods system in 1976 by Jamaica Accords, all the major currencies in the world are fiat money. What does fiat mean? It's just a fancy fucking name for fake monopoly. All the currencies in the world are backed by nothing. So when this shit collapse, what can you do with that bread? Or so-called bread? What can you do with it? You ain't gonna be able to do shit. And you wanna know what that's gonna mean? Everything is gonna be free at that point. You can't put a price on none of this shit no more. When the dollar collapses, everything free at that point. It's free game. Think about it. It's free game. If there's no money, you can't price this shit. So we're taking it. So that's why you got motherfuckers doing what they doing with the food stamp shit. They raiding stores and shit and stealing the food. And the niggas can't stop them. You see what you can do when y'all come together? I'm just saying, look, that's what people not realizing too, is that the universe is forcing people, my people especially, the universe is forcing us, Mother Universe is forcing us to work together. Whether we like each other or not, we're being forced to bond with each other again, brother to brother, and we're being forced to bond with each other again, sister to sister, to work together, nigga. The government not gonna do shit. Actually, they is. My bad, they is. They playing smart with this shit. They're doing this shit so when people keep raiding these stores and taking all this shit, instead of just, hey, let's take what money we do got and put it together and buy a bunch of like seeds and shit. And we just gonna grow this shit. You feel me? We gonna destroy all these smart meters and all this shit that's near the house and all that. So we can grow these crops. You feel me? Instead of raiding these stores, because when people keep raiding these stores because there's no more food stamps, and you know how these black women is, that's being babysit by the government. It's no different than taking a video game away from a child or they phone away from a child. They throw a tantrum, upset, got an attitude, and ready to rebel against shit. So with you, it's the most black women is nothing but grown children, bro. That's what I realized. Really, it ain't even just black women. All races of women, nigga. A good majority of them are just grown children, bro. Relying on the government. Simple. But we not gonna lie and keep it $1.50. It is mainly the black women though that's relying on the government. Section 8, food stamps, cash assistance. So when that shit gets shut off, what you gonna do? See, women need to learn that one, you should never fail for that trap. When they removed the man out the household and the nigga was holding all the weight for you. And then you was like, fuck, we don't need them niggas no more. We got this shit now. Now that shit being took for you. What you gonna do? Cause what black women don't realize is y'all in a bad position right now, bro. Not as bad as these Caucasoids, but you still a rock stuck in a hard place right now because your relationship with black men is not looking good, bro. It's not. A lot of them, I ain't tired of y'all. I know how y'all is. Y'all, this is something we deal with cosmically. But a lot of these men out here, bro, I be watching and keeping track of the brothers, bro. A lot of them tired of y'all, bro. And I don't want that. Because when shit go down, we need to be there to protect y'all, whether y'all pushed us away and said all this or whatever or not, nigga. We still got to be there for y'all because we all we got. That's one thing my mama always told me coming up. Son, we all we got. You know, she was applying that to the family like, your daddy ain't gonna be here for you. You can't go here, you can't go there. Me and you is all we got. We gotta look out for each other. I apply that shit to my people. The people that share this skin with me, we all we got. These motherfuckers ain't gonna look out for us. Them motherfuckers ain't gonna look out for us. Them motherfuckers ain't gonna help us. Them motherfuckers ain't gonna give us this game. This motherfucker ain't gonna slide this a little bit of this way just to get us through. Nobody ain't gonna do shit for us but us. We all we got. So to the brothers out there, just bear with our women, please. I know y'all niggas is tired of our women. Because I be seeing a lot of y'all dating these other races of women. I know y'all tired of them. But we all we got, nigga. So when this shit collapse, we gotta step back in for it. Not all of them, because some of them got to get weeded out. Like, when I say weeded out, like natural evolution. We need some of the weak to die off. Simple. Well, that goes for both the women and the men. We need some of the weak to die off so the strong can remain and keep birthing stronger warriors, stronger leaders, stronger healers, stronger intelligence. If that's even a stronger intelligence, higher intelligence, whatever you want to call it. We need that to keep being multiplied on the earth because there's a lot of dumbasses on earth. Let's just keep it $1.50. There's a lot of weak people on earth. Let's keep it $1.50. There's a lot of people with fragile spirits and mentals on this earth. Let's keep it $1.50, gang. Some niggas just not cut for this shit that's going on this planet, this test that is taking place. So niggas will be weeded out through natural evolution. And I know that's something niggas might not want to hear, but that's what's going to happen. It's life. So a lot of these motherfuckers that's so dependent on these people, they got to go. They got to be given a restart in life. Take this vessel, send them back up there, feed them that new cosmic energy, and send them back down with this newfound upgrades. Simple. That's all niggas got to do. So all I say is my biggest question to the women out there that's so heavily reliant on all these government assistances, they're cutting it off. No, after this month, it's over with. It's not coming back after November. It's not coming back after December. It's not coming back next year. It's completely cut off. because that's what Trump wanted. Because he wants y'all to raid these stores because y'all mentals is so weak and fragile and low that you can't come up with complex plans to bring in other resources for you and your children, that you're going to resort to desperate measures such as robbing and thief. And that's going to cause Donald Trump to have a reason to further enforce martial law. Y'all don't see the game here. Y'all don't see the game here. I told y'all that spiritual warfare is gonna get so mentally complex. A lot of motherfuckers is gonna be mind fucked and not know what to do. And they're literally going to go into they're gonna go into an instant state of spiritual psychosis. Because Mother Earth is stripping us from everything and turning us back into infants, nigga. On this mental state and spiritual state. And those that's not able to restart from that state and work their way back up will dive further down and spiral into a state of spiritual psychosis. And it will lead them becoming to more erratic, violent, whether it's violence towards others or violence towards themselves. Y'all don't get this shit finna get ugly, bro. This shit is finna get ugly. Y'all don't know what kind of people we living around. Y'all don't know what kind of people is around this bitch with mental illnesses. Trump is also the healthcare is cut off. At least not yet, I think. But they've been fucking with that shit and increasing the funds and making it harder for motherfuckers that's on medication with mental issues and shit. They not gonna be able to get that medication. You're gonna see a lot of crazy motherfuckers on the streets doing some strange shit. You'd be surprised on how many motherfuckers in America is walking around with undiagnosed mental illnesses in a severe state of spiritual what's it called? In a state of a disordered spirit. Yeah, I gotta peep the cards that's being dealt here. For we are not wrestling against the flesh. We are wrestling against evil powers in high places, principalities and virtues, fallen angels, fallen energies, fallen demiurges. We are wrestling against entities that nigga. Some of these niggas they can't fuck with them out here. They not ready for this type of battle. Some of these people came down here making a soul contract and was not ready for this shit. They thought they was, but they wasn't. Y'all don't know how deep this battle gonna get. Niggas think I'm crazy. I told y'all the main reason they trying to mix niggas with AI because they need an intergalactical army. They need more numbers to their army to go against these other species that bring justice across the cosmos. Police is in militaries, that's not just an earthly thing. That's a cosmic thing. Why you think police have a 5-point star as their logo? I don't give a fuck what their department logo is. Why do all police badges have a star on it? Because they let you know that this justice shit goes back to the stars. They letting you know that this justice shit goes back to the stars. This SWAT team, all that shit goes back to the stars, nigga. So niggas can call me crazy. I don't give a fuck. You just don't know how deep this shit getting. Why would nigga, you just gotta think to yourself, why would they need to merge humans with AI? Why? I understand to control niggas' minds, but I think it's deeper than that. Why you need to, and you gotta question shit like that. Why do they need to bring down the Earth's population from 8 billion to 500 million? That's a lot of people by fucking 2050. That's what is 2025? That's like 25 more years from now. Why do they need to bring the population down by that much? What kind of God is really running this earth that they don't told us about in these religious books? gotta question what the fuck these niggas be telling us. So they're trying to roll out this martial law like that. That's why they cutting everything off, because they want more chaos in the street. It's called organized chaos. They're trying to literally start shit by doing small shit like cutting funding and all this shit. So when niggas start doing this chaotic shit in the streets, now they have a reason to put militaries in every city for martial law. What comes after martial law? Curfew. You won't be able to leave a certain time out your house. And if you do, they either gonna shoot your ass down or they gonna take you to one of them FEMA camps. I don't even think it's best to stay in cities no more, to be honest with you. Niggas is going to be forced to go back into the land and live with nature again, because these cities are going to become so corrupt. Not just so corrupt from the demonic energies that is coming from under the ground and grasping the hold of people's minds through this organized chaos. You feel me? Niggas is gonna be forced to move out them bitches. Those with the bright minds and bright souls that carry the allspark. Not everybody carry the allspark. To those that carry the allspark, you were what we call the playable character. You're the player. You're user. You just like in the movie Tron. When bro accidentally put himself in that game world. It was like when bro hit him with the damn disc and it cut him and blood came out and hit the ground. Everybody, that shit sent the entire shockwave through the whole game. It's like, this nigga not an NPC. He's a real player. Oh, we got to get this nigga. He's our way to get back out this motherfucker, to get out this, you feel me? So that's what's going on here. You carry a certain type of energy in you where you can exit back and forth from here to the heavens, known as, or the cosmos, or the astral plane, or the aether, as they call it. Those that don't carry it, they're just the NPCs. They're non-playable characters. So, back to the martial law shit. Like I said, when they pull out this martial law shit, niggas not gonna be able to leave their cribs. Niggas gonna be forced off the land. And then they're gonna slowly start to convert niggas out of their cribs into these FEMA camps. These FEMA camps is gonna be something like concentration camps, but worse. I don't know. I can only imagine what the fuck they was doing in the Holocaust camps. But what they about to bring now gonna make that shit look like child's play. They also know new souls are being birthed onto the realm with different strength like no other, that's here to combat this intergalactic trafficking. That's what's taking place. This trafficking goes intergalactically. This ain't just, why you think niggas been getting abducted and going missing in these woods and shit? This shit ain't just global trafficking. This shit galactic trafficking, nigga. You will be surprised on how big this shit finna get. This finna blow so much shit out of proportion. When this disclosure take place, it's finna blow so much shit out of proportion. So they finna slowly move niggas to them camps, and they gonna do all kind of greedy shit because they know these new souls is gonna come in. They need niggas chipped up. They already putting out these blue UV lights. These are not natural street lights. These are UV lights, purple lights that can detect if your ass is unvaxxed or vaxxed. And if you unvaxxed, they're hunting you down. To those that didn't get that vaccine, we need to be ready because they're going to start hunting us down, bro. Especially my people that's unvaxxed. Because the sun is altering our DNA to unlock these abilities to combat these niggas, because these niggas got technology we can't go against yet. We still stuck in our base state, but once we risen out of our base state into our ascended state, a lot of this shit we'll be able to combat. These guns they got ain't gonna work no more. That's why they've been going to energy-based weapons. That's why they making laser rifles now in China and shit, making camouflage suits and shit, jetpacks and shit, because they know they finna be dealing with a force like no other. It is not gonna come from space. It's gonna come from a group of people that's right here on Earth. They call it the 144,000. And I believe the 144,000 is not some spiritual extraterrestrial shit. I believe the 144,000 is the 144,000 hidden genes that's in my people, bro. In our DNA that's about to be unlocked. It's a specific and 144,000 codes in our genes that's going to be unlocked by the sun. Not all of us, but a good majority of us. Them hidden codes, or what they call junk DNA, is going to be unlocked. And I believe there's more than 144,000, but that's going to be the starting point for us. Yup. Andre Gunn, I see you. The 144,000 genes. Yup. It's going to be a specific set of genes because the sun is altering DNA. See, the only way you can alter DNA, do fusion or diffusion. The only way you do that shit with DNA is with UV light. You can only use UV light to cut DNA and edit and do gene editing and shit. The shit CRISPR be doing, that famous shit right now called CRISPR, CRISPR. But yeah, that's the only way you can fuck around with DNA is with UV light. You can only cut through it with UV light or UV frequencies. And the sun is doing that right now in real time because the sun emits UVA, UVB, but the strongest one that can cut through DNA and edit it and mutate it or whatever the case may be, is UVC. UVC is coming from the sun and is on the ground at a very high level and is causing everything on Earth to change anatomically. This is why they've been finding new animals and shit. They don't know that some of these animals is transforming into their higher states because of the sun. This sun is emitting a different type of energy that's mutating them. And mutating can be good or bad. Mutating just means transforming. That's all they mean. Mutating means to change. Niggas hear the word mutate and think of monsters and shit. No, mutate just means to change. So things are changing and evolving into something else. Metamorphosis. They should have called it a metamorphosis wavelength. So niggas is changing. Everybody, even the plants. This is why they find a new species of everything. Now you finna get a new species of human in a minute. Because it's certain, like I said, niggas' genes is gonna be unlocked and they gotta be ready to go against that shit. Because the only way we gonna tap back into them genes is when this martial law shit happen and we're forced to leave the cities. And when we start thriving in nature again, our intuition is gonna become more sharper. Our nigga, we gonna be so attuned with nature, we're going to be able to see at night like Riddick. I'm telling you. You know how Riddick was able to see at night and shit? That's how we gonna be. We gonna be so in tune with nature. Our pineal gland is gonna be so wide open. Intuition is going to be extremely sharp. We're going to start displaying certain abilities that we never thought we could do before. Our kids, and it's really going to start with the new generation of babies that's getting ready to come in. A lot of them going to start displaying certain abilities that's going to be considered superhuman. And the government, this is why the government is working so hard. This is why have you noticed the only thing they really attack is the children? Why? What is the children? These niggas innocent. What is it about them that they have to attack them this hard for? Because they know at any day, these children can start displaying abilities like these niggas off X-Men. The X gene. So y'all gotta pay attention. This is a collapse happening in real time right now, bro. I don't know what's coming next, but it's finna be big. It's finna be big. It's finna be big. Food stamps is cut off next year. Niggas talking about Thanksgiving. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a Thanksgiving. I don't think there's gonna be a Christmas either. I don't think there's even gonna be a New Year's. Oh yeah, the New Year's gonna be some explosions, all right. Oh, it's gonna be some explosions, all right. Fuck you mean? It's gonna be some explosions, but there's no this holiday season. That shit cut off too. The weather is changing. I posted a video on my Instagram of this old dude. This nigga got apples. He got flowers blooming on his apple trees in the middle of October. I'm looking at the comments. It's people in my comments. And it's other people out here saying that, nigga, they got tomatoes, cucumbers, they got apples, pears, and watermelons growing in the middle of October, and they don't know why. They don't know what the fuck is going on with the weather. One, if you notice, ever since the government shut down, there's been less chemtrails. Two, now that there's less chemtrails, there's less pollution in the air. Shit can actually breathe now. Shit can thrive and grow how it need to grow. Two, now that the skies is clearing, the air is clearing. This is clearing up your pineal gland, and it's cleaning up your brain, because your brain can now breathe clean air to run at a much higher and efficient rate. So now when this shit happens, this causes the veil to even further break, or for you to see further through the veil, to now niggas is seeing all this shit in the sky. Especially since they can't manipulate the sky with all the metals that they got in the air that they use manipulating through the towers and HAARP to cause to bend the light of the electromagnetic field in the sky. They bend the light to where niggas can't see shit up there that's sitting up there that's cloaked. Blue light is the easiest light that you can blend shit in with or camouflage it in with. Blue light is the easiest light to bend in order to camouflage some shit. That's why the sky blue as shit like that. He said, yo, there's a movie called Weapons about children like what you talked about. Yep, I watched that movie. Yep. That was a crazy movie, my boy. That was a crazy movie. And you know, that movie was symbolic. Like you know, the children were the weapons, basically. The children were the weapons. In the end, they end up becoming the weapons. And the whole movie was about them. You feel me? The whole movie was about them. And what was the lady? The lady was representative of these draconic forces, or Dracula forces, that are here draining the life force of them kids, because she had them in her basement and she was draining the parents wasn't enough. So she used the parents' kid to get all the other kids into the house in that basement so she can drain them of their life force. That's why when she kept draining them, she would appear younger, have more energy, and she actually started growing hair again. Because in the beginning of the movie, she was bald. So that whole movie is symbolic, bro. That whole movie is symbolic. And they showing you how they use the people through these spells and that they be broadcasting these sleep spells that they be broadcasting upon the realm to keep niggas sleep as they snatch their children. That whole movie is symbolic. And the only reason they taking these children because they know these children is the real weapons. Them children is the real weapons. Cause when they activate, it's a kill code. It's like a kill switch, nigga. So, you know, with that movie at the end, you see how the little boy, when he used his powers to create a spell, all them kids went and fucked that old lady up. Nigga, they dismembered her, nigga. Them little kid, boy, that one little girl was running like she was running like a NFL in the combine tryouts, nigga. She was hitting the foe flat. Boom, bust through the window. Hopped over the table. I say, oh, I said, that's a real little girl running like that. That wasn't no acting CGI shit. That was a real little girl that's trained to do that. I'm like, damn, she more athletic than than half of these adults out here. What you think these kids gonna be like when they start activating for real? When their sons start hitting their jeans, nigga, they gonna be moving like that for real. Some of these little niggas gonna be able to lift a grown man up off their feet with just one hand. Fuck that with their mind, nigga. With their mind, nigga, they gonna get that nigga out of here. You feel me? That's why they use the word. It's so deep. They use children's own family members to attack them. A lot of these children can't choose the families they born into. Some of these children born into fucked up families, bro. A lot of us was born into fucked up families, and because the shit has been instilled so bad on the citizens that it's generational to pass down hurt, trauma, and curses on their own blood, their own copy of them. So that way the government don't gotta do it. They following universal law. So that when shit niggas start feeling a certain type of way, they gonna be like, well, don't get mad at us. Y'all the ones that hurt y'all own children. They still ain't gonna avoid shit because they still snatching them. But still, you get what I mean. They following universal law to avoid a good amount of the karma. So like I said, we're getting ready. Be ready, y'all. Be ready to bond together again. We got no choice. And this internet shit has to go. It has to collapse. Because this AI shit is getting too out of pocket. It has to be stopped before we reach a point that we can't go past. That shit has to come to an end. That's why everything is getting shut down by these ships that niggas seeing in the sky. These motherfuckers going up to nuclear bases, power plants, all kind of shit, and they're disrupting their technology. They're attacking and disrupting their technology so this shit can shut down. The only thing that'll probably be able to pop up on your phone is them emergency alerts, because they can still use the satellites to send alerts in on all these handheld devices. And the only thing they gonna tell you on them alerts is go to the nearest FEMA camp at such and such city, these such and such cities in your state. Don't go to it. Don't go to it. We're in the peak of the New World Order. The New World Order started in 2000. 1999, it was pre-game. 2000 they started it. Now we in the finals. We don't been through the whole season of New World Order. Now we in the finals of New World Order. Y'all better be ready to drop 30, nigga. I'm ready. I'm finna drop 25, 10, and 10, nigga. What y'all dropping? I'm going 8 for 8 at the free throw. I'm going 6 for 6 at the 3-point, nigga. What y'all niggas putting up? Cause I'm finna put up I'm putting up triple digits. I'm hitting assists. Here you go, Brody. Steal. Block. Steal. Come here. Step back. 3. Wet. You feel me? We in the finals of the New World Order, nigga. Y'all ready? You know, I gotta make this shit lighthearted as possible because this shit really finna get dark. This shit ain't really nothing to be lighthearted about. You will see people dead in the streets. You will see niggas eating each other. You will see niggas doing crazy shit. You probably see somebody drinking their own fucking piss off the street. That's how bad this shit finna get. Because you gotta remember, they gotta ensue all this chaos and shit first before they can roll out the Antichrist, which y'all know as the Antichrist. It's just nothing but the leader of their species, nigga. And bring me to your leader. That's all they, you feel me? They gotta roll out this chaos so niggas can be in desperate states. So when they introduce this nigga, niggas gonna be like, damn, this nigga did all this shit for us. It's almost like he's God. It's almost like this is the second coming of Christ. It's not. They even warned y'all in their religious books that the Antichrist will come first before the Christ, and people will not tell, and a lot of people will fall for the Antichrist. And they cooked. They cooked once they get that mark. Once they get that mark of the Dajjal, they're done. Nigga said he dropping big triple doubles in the finals. Oh God, we in the finals of the New World Order, nigga. You dropping big triple doubles, yes sir, nigga. We on that yoke. Okay, I hope we back. Are we back? They froze my live, y'all. I had to reset my my Wi-Fi real quick. It say we good though. It say we good. Let me see. Let me double check. Hold on. I guess I gotta wait for it. Nah, that shit dropping again. Damn. Why they doing me like this?